Hello everybody, it is me again. I am back for the second episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So we're going to continue. I'm pretty sure we left off at that, over here at this little baby face fountain. Splish splash. Okay, if I... Yeah. So this door I remember opened up. I'm assuming I have to go over here. Or whatever.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Okay. Oh, of course it's not working. Mementos. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. You got it. So... Yeah. Is this like the engine room? Machine room. It's locked. Okay, so we're getting all of our little... Yeah, find the key that unlocks the door to the machine room. So we are currently getting all of our little, like, baby objectives so we can go roam around for all the other things that we need. Also, while I was doing some of the research for, the first episode and, like, putting in, like, the little snippets of, like, Tin Hanan or... I forget the other guy's name, but the one that's like a esoteric magician wizard guy. Guest room. Which one was this one? Study. Yeah, while I was doing all that research, I actually learned that laudanum was a real medicine that people used to use back then. And if you didn't know, it has a lot of very addictive drugs, like opium, for example. But laudanum is basically just like a very strong painkiller. Obviously, rules were a lot different back then, and no one really knew that opium was very addictive and all that. But it's got all kinds of stuff. Storage. Alright. So, we've got the storage, the guest room, and the study. There's a little chest over here. Oil and some tinder boxes. Oh, and then a fun little fact about the previous episode as well. When I was editing, I actually realized, like, a little too late into the editing portion of it, where the audio that I was using, the audio that I was using was actually, like, or I used the wrong, like, audio, because the way I record this, obviously, is through, like, a screen recorder that uses my, it captures the audio of my mic, the game, and the footage of the game itself. Also, let's go to the guest room. Tried to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's talking about the orb. I'll finish my last stuff later.
What would they want with my journal?
Oh, someone stole my journal, I guess. But to finish my last thought, the screen recorder that I actually use metal. I would use NVIDIA's little recording thing, but is this the urn? Yep. I would use NVIDIA, but for whatever reason, it doesn't like to use, or like my audio, it just isn't as good as it is on metal right here. But I realized that when I was using the audio during editing, I used the wrong mic audio.
July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I assume that has to do with the gatherers of, what do you call it, of this universe, or whatever those little monsters are. Tinderbox. But yeah, I used the wrong audio, and instead of using like the mic audio and the game audio, I had used the game audio and then the non-split audio that combined both my mic and the game audio. So the game was like a little bit louder than normal. So hopefully, I don't make the same mistake while I'm editing this episode, but yeah, just in case. Oh, crowbar. Just in case any of you guys somehow managed to catch on that, hey, the audio sounds a little funky or whatever.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Huh. This Alexander Brennenberg, I don't know why, but he seems... I don't know. Like, why am I mad at him? That's the biggest question, is why am I doing all this? Why is Daniel, so angry at, what's his name, at Alexander? A little painting.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb...
Then who was flickering the lights?
If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Ooh. Confusion. Broken lock. You got it. Yeah. Sucker.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Okay, there's a key here. See that note, by the way. Leave this open a little bit. There he is. Pretty sure he left, which is what that noise was. Well, that's the first time we got to see the monster. Or a monster.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Apologies, I meant to read over it with my cursor, but I was eating my quesadilla. I love quesadillas so much. They're so yummy. Okay, so we got a couple notes. I guess the key, or whatever key my character was talking about, is not.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Huh. Smash. Oh, I got the machine room key. Okay, cool. Excuse me. I don't think there's anything in there either way. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. So did I already check this? Oh, laudanum. Okay, out we go. This is a cool looking book. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damn curiosity. Oh. Dude, that's a wide torso. Okay, so we got that. Guess we can go into the study. Take another bite of my quesadilla. Strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. Good to know, I guess. Tinder box. There's a bunch of furniture laying around. Chest with a tinderbox. Oh, it's him! Oops. I keep thinking right click is my rotate because of other games I play. But it's him! Not the golden one. But it is the wonderful Stefano. I think that's it. Cool little cross. I don't think there's anything else in here. A note. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. Or Veer, I don't know. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, the guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine when I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal. The trees had turned charcoal black with the leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched lands as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away from the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Oh, that's the guy that I was talking about. The famous cultist. Or occultist. I don't think there's anything else in this room. No, I think that's it. Good little tidbit of lore. Anybody here? Oil? Oh! Cracked window panes are held together by only a weak wooden frame. You got it.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Damn. That sucks. Canine jaw. So this guy was doing a lot of, like, anatomy research. Oh, there you go. Milestones of human anatomy. Understanding locomotion. You know, it's crazy thinking about that. That a lot of like medical advances and stuff would have never been possible if people would have never done stuff like this. Also, I almost forgot this note. Canis Lupus Familiaris, 1658, April 12th. So this was 200 years before the current events? After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain-induced stress seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. So yeah, this Alexander dude was cutting people and animals to see if they can get that vitae. I think it's pronounced vitae.
Correct!
Because when I was editing, I realized that it's a lot of skulls. Anything in here though? Nope. Yeah, as I was editing, I was kind of thinking on it again, and I'm pretty sure it's pronounced vitae instead of vitae. Or vitae. I don't know. I'm going to say vitae from this point forward. Unless someone would like to point out. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The Antiquarians' latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp their inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been done or has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. That is true, because I assume that kidnapping people is extremely hard to do without attracting attention to yourself. But then again, barely anybody knows about this Alexander guy, so who knows. Nothing? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got to like break open this window. I missed. Yep, there we go. Ooh, tinderbox. Up. Up. Oh, shoot! Dude, the shadow's coming. That's another one of these little canisters with that weird little writing on it. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Huh. I assume that, like, my character's reading these little scribbles on it. But, I don't know. Odd. I don't know how I get those ideas from just looking at a... Ooh. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Cool. These are big gears. More tinder boxes. Oh, I didn't break. That's a cool shield. With the Black Eagle logo, I'd assume. Or whoever those cool guys are. Okay. Well, there goes that tree. It's the same one. Okay, I think I've got everything I need to repair that, what do you call it? The machine for the elevator. Take another bite. He painted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached to the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Crazy. I'm gonna take a bite of this. Hopefully you guys are eating something while watching this too, because I don't know how someone's able to watch these long videos without being a little preoccupied. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Is that true? Oh. I think this is where the scaries start happening. The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. Yeah, I'd assume so. It is pretty dark. There's a tinderbox. How much oil I got? At half? Alright. I'm gonna try and use my oil sparingly. Especially because I have so many... Nice. Oh. There he is. Okay. Where is he? Okay. He's not here anymore. I don't even know why I'm going so loud, like you can hear me or something. Or going so low. Stop it. Regarding explosive mixture. Alexandra, I've prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. Can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you are ready to go. So I gotta look for little... Dude, get off of me! I gotta look for like explosive liquids or something. Another tinderbox. A little chest. Nice. More items. Another tinderbox. Oh, dude, I got so scared for a second, hearing that wind. Drag and drop an item. Boom. Oh. Okay. I see, somewhat. Found another drill part. Let's go stand in the light. Boom. Okay. Stall. Cool. Let's hope the big dude isn't up here. Machine parts.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Mementos. The rubble from a cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Yeah, that's why I need that explosive stuff then. Okay, good to know, good to know. Stop the crying. Is there anything behind these boxes? Oh. Can I assume that's everything in here? What am I supposed to use the drill on? Equipment. I don't think there was like a... Use it on this? No? This? Oh. Oh, perfect. Partially filled pot. Oh, and here's the other one. Explosive. Secondary? What is this called? Primary? I don't think I should just have that stuff just kind of leaking everywhere, but it's whatever, I guess. Let's head over here. Boom. Is that it? Ah. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Let me turn this on. Oh. Dude! Oh. Oh. Cool. I don't think a jar that small would have done something that big, but to each their own, I guess. Another tinderbox. Nothing back here. There's a little chest right here. Tinder, laudanum, and tinder.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Tinderbox. Almost out of oil. Gimme. Yo, there's a bunch of rotten stuff in here. Oh, I knew there was stuff in here. Excuse me.
Nosferatu!
Oh my god! Hey, tinderbox.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Dude, that was terrifying. Oh. Over there. Go that way. Why? Go the other way, dude. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. I'm doing better. Hey buddy. Yeah, dude, look at his mouth. That's so gross. Can't see me if I can't see you. Stop it. Go away. Oh, now's not a good time.
Please, I beg you.
Machine parts. Okay. Whoa! Stop.
George.
Ow. I don't know why I thought that would have been a good idea. Okay. In case of a missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in storage before using a mended one. Okay. Thank you. Is he coming? I don't think so. Just in case. Hello? Oh no, okay, he's still over there. I thought that chain noise was like him coming along or something. No, it's these. Whoa. I'm just standing right here for now. I'm gonna take a bite of my quesadilla again. Dude, I'm scared. Okay, he's not here. Okay, there he is. I know there's something in that room that he was in, so I want to go over there first. Oh, tinderbox. More tinderboxes. Nothing else. Nothing else. Alright, I'm getting out of here. See you later. Don't hit me.
Hello again.
Oh shit! Oh. Please. Stop it. Okay. Got my hiding spot. Let's put that right there. I'm gonna leave this here. Grab this other one. Throw this right there. Like attract him or something. Please. My sanity's doing okay. Why is my screen doing this? Please.
I gotta get out of here.
Woo! Sorry, I was eating my other quesadilla.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Oh. I just realized there's a dead dude in here. Okay. Well, it's back to blurry and low bit rate. Does it have to do? No. Okay, into the machine room. Strange letter frighten him. Okay, I already read that one.
July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
It's a shadow following me. Okay, so this was do this, and this for down 8. This. No, I can't do that. Or, better yet, I could do this one, and then this one. Perfect. Okay, did that. If there's anything else to do in that room. This one would just go down, and then I have to replace those little rod things. Dude, those quesadillas are so good, I'm not gonna lie. A note.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, It causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
I see. Okay, hold on. I have a drink right here. Where I have like a little thing of Kool-Aid in my shaker cup. I'm gonna shake this up real quick.
Shake it, shake it.
Alright, I shook it up a little bit. It should be better. Down I go into the rest of the machine room.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
I don't think everything went as planned, or at least as you thought it would be. I'm missing cogwheels. Oh, okay. Light those two up. Okay. Does it fit? Oh, cogwheel. Alley-oop! I'll put that on after.
What was that?
Nothing. There's a bit of coal. Oh, oil. Ooh. Guess I gotta look for cogwheels. Oh, here's another. Oh, there's the last one. Perfect. Was this a chest? It was. 2 tinder boxes. Let's go. Yoop. And boom. And boom. Okay. There's that. Runner needs more coal. Okay. The burner's full, but I want to throw another. Oh, I made it. That works. And boom. These won't work. What else I gotta do? Oh! Ow. It was this room. Trinity? Oh. Trinity. Flow cycle. 4-phase amplitude. I get it. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged. Keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. But yeah, I already got everything. Don't worry about me. Another chest with nothing in it. Oh, this is the room that I literally just didn't do anything in. Just grabbed this stuff from the chest and that was it. Okay, now you should work. Aha! She lives! Oh, flesh. The flesh is here. The flesh consumes. Ow! Sucker, I wasn't even next to you. Ah! Dude, this sucks. Stop it! Ow! Oh! Oh! Run! Don't want to be here. Oh, I'm like trapped. Alright, down I go. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna fall in this thing, dude. I'm gonna fall in this thing. Oh, here I go. Quick, jump before you hit the bottom! The dark towers of Brandenburg rose above the fortress and soared over the snow-white mountains. Ethan felt clearly sad for some reason. Ouch. Ow. Alright.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Huh. Alright, well, I think that's where I'll end it now, because I finished another area. I guess I'll just go area by area, see how I, get everything done. But yeah, I think that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I don't know, hope you have a good day. Hope everything goes okay for you. I'll see you guys later. Peace.